Oh yeah, there's stuff in here. Well, there's an engine. I hope it's not this engine. But yeah, they've just been stacking shit in here. Well, good morning, YouTube. It's Bill, Flat Broke Garage. Welcome to the channel. If you saw by the title, I bought something probably didn't even need. Didn't even really know I bought it. But if you follow my channel, you also know that I got a weakness for government auctions. I do. Basically, every vehicle that we drive around here, other than the hot rods, is from GovDeals or government auctions. And I like them, man. I win. You know, they've never steered me wrong, except for maybe once. Kind of scroll through and kind of watch the auctions. And when something close comes up that's kind of cool, I'll put like a minimum bid on it just to kind of watch it and kind of follow along. So this van pops up, diesel, 6.5, you know, 38,000 original miles. I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. I wonder what that thing's going to bring. So they were at the minimum bid, and I threw it on there. 4 days later, unbeknownst to me, I get an email. Congratulations, you have won your item. Well, I kind of wonder why nobody bid on this thing. I mean, 38,000 miles, you know, 6.5 turbo diesel. You know, it's crazy. And then I kind of went down and looked at notes that they've added and questions they've answered further down and questions I didn't ask. And that was, does it run? The reply was, engine bad. So, I guess we're going to have to drive up and see what it is I bought. I'm not sure. I mean, if it does have 38,000 miles, I mean, it's a 1-ton van. It's got a 4L80 trans in it, probably. You could even put an LS in it. And, you know, it should swap in place of that diesel, if the diesel is, in fact, bad. But now I've bought stuff, and I've had friends buy stuff. They said we're bad, and we're not. So just going to have to drive out. Me and Mrs. Flat Broke Garage are going to take a cruise, go out and have some lunch, and see what it is I got. It's only 40 miles away, so let's go check it out. Well, we've made it to the Monroe County Police storage lot. Let's go take a walk down and see what I bought. She's a jewel. I think that police car saw better days, but there it is. I guess that's a 98 3500 van, diesel with 6.5. They said they got to clean it out. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's stuff in here. Well, there's an engine. I hope it's not this engine. But yeah, they've just been stacking shit in here. Supposedly this has 38,000 miles. And yeah, I mean,
They said you'll get that cleaned out this evening.
perfect. It's got a little bit of a ding here in the fender, or in the door, but so the guy from the highway department or the county just came up to me, told me it did confirm it does have 38,000 miles, and it belonged to the Navy. And the reason they parked it was it had it runs, but they said it has a rattle in the lower end. So they really weren't sure what was wrong with it, but he said it should start, but there's something wrong with the engine. So I don't know. We'll have to go get a tow truck, get it towed out of here and brought to the house. Well, that's nice. They could just pick it up with that. But I don't know. I call it a win. What do you guys think? I mean, hell, looks good to me. Well, it's a cold morning in Tennessee. But my buddy here's got his flatbed fired up, and we're gonna head up north where they got a lot of snow in Tennessee to go get the van. So let's head out there and see if we can get that thing on this truck. I hope it fits. Well, we've made it. It's snowy and icy here in Tennessee, but here it is. They drug it out for me, and He wants to put it on a flatbed facing forward, so we're going to fire up a forklift here and drag this thing back so we can get it from the front. So let's see what happens. I got it neutral. We got her all loaded up. It's maybe in better shape than I thought, but I don't know. We'll get it home, see if it starts. First thing we can do. This thing back, we saw something kind of cool here on the way back. It's for sale. Look at the thing. There's no phone number. No. I wonder if that's the if it's sitting on a late model chassis, or that really is the F-250. It's really clean.
Can't even leave it. Can't even call it. Can't even.
No. They kind of flared their fenders themselves. Ain't a bad truck. But I know, it's like I said, it's pretty cool. Where the heck? There's a Jeep Gladiator pickup over there too. There's somebody been here recently. You can see the tire marks. I guess. Yeah, I do. It's got the shop manual. I like the running boards. There's no battery in it. Its cables are out here. At least it's getting warm out. The van's starting to thaw out a bit. While we're sitting here waiting, let's take a look. I don't know. It's like the trailer hitch. get her unloaded, put her right over here by the pumpkin. Get this thing cleaned out. Look under the hood. I've never even looked under the hood. This whole engine could be apart. I have no idea. So let's get this thing unloaded and see what we actually got. All right, so we got the hood open. See if it's got oil at least. And it's got oil. Yeah. It's nasty and dark, but it's got oil.
Yeah.
So that's a plus. I don't know about antifreeze.
All I got is
Yeah, I don't know. It might be.
It does the same thing, but it's the same thing.
Oh, here, wait, here's the battery hold down. Maybe that bolt fell. Yeah. We'll throw a battery in this thing and just see if it cranks. Yeah, so we got one battery in here. This doesn't take two batteries, so let's go see if this thing will turn over. We got an interior light or anything? Nothing there. Yeah. Oh, we got a radio light came on. This thing has 29,400 miles. It says no miles on it. 29,000 miles. That's crazy. So glow plugs are heating up. We'll wait and see what happens. Well, let's see what it does. Ready? Sounds like the starter's no good in this thing. So we're gonna have to invest in a starter. Hopefully, maybe it's just a starter or flex plate. 29,000 miles? Man, would that be a great news. So I got battery in it, so the next thing to do, I guess we'll pull the starter out, see if the flex plate is shot. Well, all right, we know that the starter works and it makes a grindy noise, so I'm gonna have to climb underneath this thing and see what the grindy noise is. Now, I've done a little research on, like I said, the 6.5s, and they're known for bad flex plates, and they're also known for breaking starter bolts. So maybe this thing broke a starter bolt. We'll go under and look. It'd sure be a lot better than a bad flex plate. So let's take a peek under here and see what we got. Ugh. Well, just as suspected, there we go. See that we get a broke bolt. Now these things are supposed to have a bracket on the back. And I'm gonna have to get under here a little more, see if there's a bracket. But the bracket stops this from breaking. So let's get the starter off and see if I can get that broken bolt out of there.
Want me to jack it up a little more?
Well, we got the starter out. And lo and behold, there we go. You guys can see a broken bolt. So I got like one of those reverse drill stud taker outer things. I'm gonna give it a shot, see if it works. Let me get you hung up here. All right, let's see if I get enough room to get the camera in here and the drill in here and the light in here. And yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try an extension on this. All right, got an extension on it. I just can't get this straight enough. All right, so that makes, oh shit, starter almost fell on my head. I don't know if I make a deeper hole or we turn this thing over. This thing's new on me too. Let's see here.
You got the camera on?
Yeah.
Look at you.
All right, now we get the easy out part on here. Let's see if this will get this out, or I gotta drill that hole deeper. Look at that. Look at that, dude.
It backed right out?
It came right out. That thing was well worth buying, that little extractor.
Did you give it a little...
Sweet.
Huh?
Sweet. I am so happy. There we go. Bolt is out. I can throw the starter back in there now. I think I got another bolt with me, and we'll see if this thing will start. Ha ha! All right, let me get this organized. All right, well, I bought a couple bolts. I don't know if you can see them. Anyways, we bought a couple bolts. Probably not the right kinds. I've been reading in articles online you should use the hardened starter bolts with the knurling. Kind of like the one we have here. So let's see if we can get this back up in here with the camera on. Yeah, so this is missing a back bracket that all of these are supposed to have, and this one does not. So that helps with not breaking blocks and not breaking starters. Let's see. Come on now, get in there. I should look and see how bad that flex plate is. Well, gears don't look tore up. We're gonna wing it. I don't know, hopefully those threads aren't messed up in there either. Boy, the starter gets heavy fast. Come on, hole, line up. There we go. All right, there's that one. And try this one. There we go. I hope the threads aren't pulled out of the block. If not, have to be helicoil or something put in. Come on, baby. There's one. And what size is this one? There we go. Sorry about bumping the camera, guys. Alright, I got the bolts in. I'm going to have to order the bracket that keeps the starter from flexing and busting these bolts. But hopefully the starter will give us maybe 1 or 2 starts so we can see if this thing will run, and the only problem was actually a broken bolt. So that would be awesome. Alright guys, let me go get a battery. We'll see if this thing will fire. So in case a lot of you guys have never seen one of these easy outs before, they're pretty cool. What it is it's a drill. I don't know if you can see it, but this end here, it's got like a little drill bed in it, just like a little centering drill. And you just drill a little hole, and then once the hole's drilled, you flip it over, and it's got, can you see it? It's got the easy out part right there. Come on, focus. But anyway, yeah, and it's all done in reverse. So it's a backwards drill, so there's a chance the drill can even snag it. But if the drill doesn't snag it, you just put it in and hit reverse, and that easy out screws itself in. And Pulls that stud out, man. Whew. Major win. These things are worth every penny. Harbor Freight, I think it was like $9 for a set. You can't beat it.
All it needs is a win.
All right, well, we got battery in it. We might just give it a sniff, just a slight sniff of fire water, and let's see if it starts.
Keep going deeper. Pockets.
And warm up.
Oh, you got your lights on.
I know.
Shut those off. Oh, do they?
I can't.
Nothing, you're dead.
Government vehicle. I'm waiting on glow plugs.
Oh, okay.
You got this spray?
I want to see if you turn over first.
Wait to start. All right, ready?
Ready.
I got jumper cables in the Jeep. Tighten the battery cables up a little more. Let's see if it makes any difference.
Good. Use his.
Yeah, we'll use his.
Go about kick this
All right, fuel pumps are working. You did?
Yeah, I did.
All right, let's see. See if we got any juice in the battery. Headlights?
Ooh, that didn't sound good. It just locks up.
Well, that's not good. It turns some though.
Taking all the juice. Yeah. Taking all.
Apparently, it wasn't just a easy broken starter bolt. I don't know if our battery is bad. It's a new battery, so there's something binding up. Could be a bad engine. When we went to try and start that van, I don't think that battery had enough oomph in it, even if it was fully charged. I think it was only a 500 and cold cranking amp battery, and this is a diesel with one battery. I think that's a little weird. So I just got back from buying a battery. It's the next day. We're going to throw an 850 cold cranking amp one in here and see if this makes a difference, if we can get this thing to crank and start. So let's go take a look. Like I said, we're going to get away from this side post nonsense to good old top post. So we're going to convert that, drop that in here, and we'll see if we get any little bit better juice with this battery. So we got the battery in. It just started pouring rain. We're gonna go for it here. We got the new battery in. We got a booster unit on it, and let that glow plugs heat up.
Wait to start.
Wait to start. Oh, that don't sound good. It sounded like the
starter rounding against.
Like the starter, yeah, the starter sounds jacked up.
It does.
Try it again. Yeah, the engine's trying to turn. Yeah, I think the flex plate shot. Damn it. Well, there we go. Everything else is working, right?
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Starter's in it. Now we got a battery that actually has enough power to spin the engine. You heard it. It sounds like either that starter is jamming up or that flex plate is broken. To me, it sounds like the flex plate is messed up. When I looked at the engine, when he's cranking, the engine is trying to turn, but like I said, the flex plate sounds like it's flipping around in there. So I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Are any 6.5 diesel guys watching this? I mean, what would you do? I mean, I think this thing should have 2 batteries. I can't even believe it has 1 battery. And it's a military vehicle. It was owned by the Navy. You know, redundancy with them. But what do you guys think? Flex plate? You think the starter's cooked? I don't think the engine's locked because it does turn. But I think I'm leaning more towards flex plate. I really can't work on it out here anymore in a flat broke garage secondary lot. And it's just, there's no room. It's just rainy, wet, no room to work here. So I'm going to have to bring this to the shop. We're going to have to pull that starter out, look at a flex plate. I guess go from there. So no success this time, but I don't think it's catastrophic. I appreciate you guys watching and following along. Put down in the comments what you think. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I can use it. And we'll see what happens with this van. Let me know. We'll talk to you later. Bye.